How do you do, and hello, welcome to the Rock Out Loud podcast. My name is Mark, this is my clipboard, and I am joined as always by a very special guest. Please welcome Rishabh! An audience, ooh. How's it going?
It's good, going good. How are you?
Going good. I'm doing great. You know, no one ever asks me how I'm doing.
Oh.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah.
How considerate, how thoughtful. Rishabh, how old are you currently, and how old were you when you started taking lessons?
I'm 14 years old, and I started taking lessons here when I was 12.
Cool. And what instrument do you play?
For the bass.
Play the bass. Ooh, the bass.
The bass.
I can't believe you double me doing the low bass. Nice. Why'd you pick the bass?
Well, I started on the drums, and then I picked up on the guitar after, but I always did it because I kind of had to because of my dad. But then I picked up the bass, and I started doing it on my own, and I really liked it.
Word. So we had some at-home bass experience before we brought that here.
Yeah.
Nice.
Pretty much.
Cool. What's been the experience like playing bass, learning bass here at Rock Out Loud?
Well, it's been it's much easier because the classes here are so interactive, and they make it much easier than learning online or learning with even a different teacher would be.
Word. Something about learning face to face with a professional.
Yeah. It's different.
So Rishabh, the reason we're here, it's lovely to speak to you just generally. By the way, just to be clear, we could just chat whenever. But the reason we're here specifically is not just to chat. We're here because we just played a concert.
Yep.
Where at?
Stone Pony.
Played a concert at Stone Pony. It's pretty neat. And you specifically,
Oh.
you're a very special case. Because how many songs did you play on?
9.
9 songs.
Yeah.
Could you name all of them?
No.
Gosh, off the top of my head, I feel like it'd be easier to name songs you didn't play on on the set. You played for sure on
Dance Tonight. Long, Hot for Teacher. Barracuda. Do I Want to Know?
Wow.
Smooth Criminal. When I Come Around. Just a couple more. Ain't It Fun?
Cool.
I forgot the last one.
There's absolutely no way we're gonna remember number 9.
Was
It's
it
not.
Hey Jude?
No, I didn't play an Hey Jude.
Not a Hey Jude.
Oh, I was supposed to do Vampire, but I opted out of that one.
Oh, fair. It's like a nice girly pop
Yeah.
ensemble.
Oh.
Word. Cool. But 9 songs, there's no way we're gonna remember the 9th. That's great. 8, even if it was just 8, that's a crazy number of songs,
Yeah.
which is wild. It's incredible. You were basically a session musician.
I've heard that word before.
All right.
Isn't that wild? You're basically a session musician at this concert. You played on 9 songs. It's wild.
Yeah.
A little bit of inside baseball for people watching at home. A lot of times at the shows that we put on, we have the coaches there working the shows, facilitating various different roles. Sometimes we have somebody just wrangling all of the students who are participating on particular songs, making sure they're in the staging area. We have a coach. If we need somebody to provide extra melodic accompaniment, we'll have somebody off stage providing a little bit of extra melodic accompaniment to help kids out. Sometimes we'll have somebody run on stage and help make sure that we let people off stage before people start trying to go on stage, which is logistically a nightmare sometimes. But also, sometimes we have coaches fill in on songs. I had to play guitar on a couple songs because we needed a guitar fill-in for a couple of songs one of the bands was doing. And what's nice about working the shows, other than the fact that working the shows is the best part of the gig, is we get paid. Getting paid to make music is a great thing. And we, as a team, think that there is no one more deserving of being paid for this show than a session musician. So the organization would like to present you with
The organization.
this
What?
novelty check.
What?
Because boy golly,
We're going to have trouble cashing that, so we have the actual check here.
Oh, thanks.
There you go.
Whoa. Thank you.
you almost don't thank me. Thank yourself,
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
Or Mike, you can thank Mike.
Yeah, thank you.
No, it's my pleasure.
But
Thank
it
you.
is most appreciated. We literally could not do it without you. So much appreciated. Huzzah. Cool. Back to the interview. How has music changed your life?
It just takes up all my free time. If I have nothing to do, go straight to the guitar or the bass, pick it up and start playing, or watch some YouTube video about like Adam Neely breaking down some song, or like Jacob Collier. It's like
Neely.
I don't know, like it takes. I don't have any free time anymore because I'm spending time on the guitar.
Love that. What's your favorite Adam Neely video?
Oh, the one about the key change,
Which key change?
the Celine Dion one.
Oh, the most majestic key change of all
that
time.
one. Yeah, that was
Banger video.
I watched the whole thing over and over again.
It's mesmerizing.
Yeah.
Do you watch this video about life on tour?
Yeah, I watched that. I also like this girl from Ipanema video.
Oh, the girl from Ipanema videos.
Yeah, it's like
It's a little creepy, but I like
Yeah.
it. I like it a lot. Word. What is it like working with your coach?
it's not like almost like a strict teacher to student relationship. It's more like mentor to student, or like I don't know how to describe it. It's not as like formal or serious as teacher to student. Like, you know, if you're in school, you don't go up to your teacher, dab them up, and say "What's up." It does not happen.
So am I to understand that Maria doesn't make you call her ma'am?
No.
Really? She doesn't make you call her Miss DeLuca? I'm going to have a chat with her. Why do I have to call her Miss DeLuca? That's not cool. If you could pick one singer or artist that you would say has influenced you the most, who would it be?
Oh, I don't know. Probably the Eagles.
The Eagles?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I mean,
Interesting.
like, I have like this like different phases. Like last month it was Stevie Wonder. Now it's John Mayer. It's always the Eagles is always there.
A constant.
Yeah.
What is your favorite tune by the Eagles?
Hotel California.
Hotel California. That's fair.
Or Take It Easy.
Or Take It Easy. Interesting. How do you feel about Desperado?
It's good, but I don't listen to that one. Much.
It's good, but it's not. It's good, but it's not Hotel California.
Yeah.
It's not Take It Easy.
Don Henley sings that one, doesn't he? Desperado?
Yes. Yes, he does. Huzzah. What do you want to do when you're older?
I have no clue.
I have no clue.
Working
No
real
clue.
hard.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you got a job.
Like literally, you said you're 14 again?
Yep.
Cool. In 2 years, we'll call your school about working papers.
Yep.
Great. Wonderful.
Thank you.
What goals do you still have on the bass?
Well, I want to be able to learn by ear.
Learn by ear.
Like, you know, like those people, they hear a song first time, they play the whole thing, run through it. I want to be able to do that. I can't do it. It'll take me like an hour. But I can't do it.
You know what's so funny is if you can do it and it only takes you an
I
hour.
was just about to say
An hour is a
that.
long time.
You know what? An hour is a long time.
Like, Steven would do it in like
Yes.
the 2 seconds. As soon as he hears it, he'll be able to play it.
But do you think that he was always able to do that in like 2 seconds, or do you think that maybe he started doing it in about an hour?
Started doing it about an hour.
You just got to grind and grind and grind with that.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where, like in Western music, we only have 12 notes. You know.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched Victor Wooten's video, by the way, on Wrong Notes?
Yeah, I watched that like 100 times.
No Wrong Notes, great video. If you haven't watched it, Victor Wooten, No Wrong Notes, check it out. There's only 12 notes, so there's only a finite like
Yeah.
number of different combinations that you can really
Yeah.
do musically. So like, if you like grind and practice at like kind of working things out by ear enough, it almost becomes like really intuitive. Like, okay, we're here. We're either going here or here. We're going here. Okay, well if we're going here, then we have to go here.
Yeah.
So you gotta keep grinding at it. You'll get it.
Yeah.
For sure. So this is a question that I do not have on my clipboard. I have a lot of questions on my clipboard, most of which I never get to in these interviews. But there is a question that I have added onto here because I think it's such a great question. I'm shamelessly stealing this from someone who will remain nameless. You've played at the Stone Pony. You've also played at the Bitter End.
Yeah.
Which venue do you prefer?
Yeah. I prefer the Stone Pony.
And why do we for the Pony?
Bigger, I guess.
Bigger?
And,
Okay.
it's not as far away.
Not as far away? I think that's the first time I've asked that question, and travel restriction has been a factor. Interesting. Very. There's a word, and I'm not going to remember the word, so we're going to move on. Yeah, I will defend the Bitter End. There's one thing I really like about the Bitter End. The Bitter End is very, very hot, for sure. It's very warm in the summer months. But when the Bitter End is full of people, it feels quicker than the Stone Pony, and when it's full, it feels way more full.
So true.
So like you're playing in front of a bigger audience.
Kind of feels that way, a little bit. Like there's something to be said about playing to a packed house, even if that packed house is a living room full of people. That's still a packed house, you know?
Yeah, I guess.
There's something different about playing to a packed house. Yeah.
Yeah.
Word. What is your favorite song you've played at a concert?
Either Everlong or Mr. Brightside.
Mr. Brightside was a banger.
Mr. Brightside was really fun.
That was a real good one.
Yeah.
And if I recall correctly, you yourself you're joining a band here,
Yeah.
theoretically, right?
The premier band, yeah.
Ooh, the premier band. The premier band.
Is that the name of the band?
I don't know.
Wouldn't that be something else?
Yeah.
The premier band?
Yeah. Premiering act.
That'd be a crazy band name. You should hop on that. Cool. Are you excited about that?
Yeah.
Word. How was the first rehearsal? Talk to me about that first
The
rehearsal.
first rehearsal was... It was kind of awkward at first. Like, we didn't know what songs to play. There was, like, probably, like, one song that, like, actually we all knew, which is When I Come Around, the most, like, basic song ever. So then,
I've seen that bass part. It's not that basic.
but, so at first we didn't really know what to play. We were kind of, like, dead silence. Matt was the only one talking. And at the end it was better, though. We were, like, discussing what songs to play. A lot of Jimi Hendrix and, like, blues.
Word.
So, yeah.
Sounds like it's going to be great.
Yeah, it will.
Word. Definitely looking forward to that. So you're a concert veteran. You're a session bass player. You're the Rockoutloud session bass player, functionally. What advice would you give to a student just starting out at Rockoutloud?
I would say when you practice something super hard. So then when you get that down, you increase by a lot of. Don't just practice the easy stuff.
I like that. So when you practice, shoot for the moon.
Yeah,
like
shoot
shoot
for the moon.
real high, real hard, because you get really, really good at that.
That's how you get better, I guess.
It's like are you a video game kid? Do you play video games?
Not really.
Not really.
No.
Okay, I was about to
Play
make a
guitar.
video game metaphor. I'm going to go ahead and scrap that one. Cool. Is there anyone in your life that you would like to thank for helping you on your musical journey?
Yeah, my dad. Since I was like,
Am I the only one clapping for his dad?
Wow, very polite applause for Dad. Snaps and claps for Dad.
so when I was like 4, he played Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin in the car.
Wow.
And when in like everyone else my age was listening to like Taylor Swift and Beyonce, I mean, he like kind of like I don't know, like instilled like a passion for music, I guess, in me.
That's great.
Man, relatable. That was a lot of what my dad played for me when I was younger too.
Yeah.
It's wild. It was weird. He would play like his 3 favorite bands. My dad's 3 favorite bands when I was younger were. Spoiler alert: this is gonna be one of these things. Is not like the other situation. Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
Good one. You ever heard Queensryche? Queensryche, really nice band, really good band. And my dad's 3rd favorite thing, he's gonna hate that I'm telling the internet this. Limp Bizkit.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard of them.
Good.
Just,
Keep it that way.
okay.
Not very good. Not very good, nor are they very appropriate. On that note, I have just one final question here for you. I am thinking of a number between 1 and 10. What is it?
7.
Are you serious?
Sure.
It was 7. Yeah. Wow. The number was 7, ladies and gentlemen. I have been Mark. This has been my clipboard. Thank you so much for tuning into the Rock Out Loud podcast. And thank you to my guest, session bass player, Rishabh.